Good morning, boys and girls. Do you hear that? Our train is coming. Are you ready to board the train? We are going to our second stop today. The person who planned this trip wasn't thinking very well because we're going back to where we started. We're coming back to the U.S. So, in my suitcase, I have my scrapbook, and I am turning to the third page that says USA. Okay? I still haven't stapled mine, so I'm just pulling that page out. Before we start today, you're going to need your red and your green lights. And if you maybe want an adult to help you cut these out, that's absolutely fine. Make sure that you don't cut them apart though, okay? Make sure that it's two lights connecting right here and that you don't cut those ones apart. You're gonna need that. You're gonna need your string from the baggie last week. You're gonna need your passport sticker and your scrapbook, okay? So let's get started. Let me make me smaller. So we are talking about Christmas and the USA. We live in the United States of America. That's what USA stands for. United States of America. I didn't mention, but you will need something to color with too, so that way we can fill out our map, right? So, we're talking about Christmas. We colored Canada red on our map. I'm going to color the USA green, just because Christmas colors are usually red and green. I'm going to zoom right on in so you can see where I'm coloring at and focus it a little bit. So I'm going to draw a line. Hold on, I have to look. My pencil is a little dull, so I had to look. So I'm going to draw a line about like there, and I'm going to color in the United States of America. I'm going to color in the United States of America. And that's about the part of the United States of America. The United States of America is part of North America. And remember that up here on this part was Canada. But we live below Canada in North America. So we live in a world. We live on a continent. And we live in a country and a state and a city. There's so many things. It's like those boxes that just, you keep opening them, and there's a smaller box inside. It just keeps going. That's like where we live. Okay? So then here's our flag. And if you remember how we colored our flag last time, we're going to color our flag the exact same way. So you're going to need a red something to color with and a blue something to color with. And we're going to color in the spot around these stars, blue. Okay. I'm doing it lightly because I'm holding it farther back so that way you can see my coloring. But even though I'm holding it back, do you see how I'm holding my pencil? I'm holding it so I'm controlling it. I'm using my handwriting muscles. I'm controlling my writing with my thumb, but I'm also squeezing these three fingers together to have control over my colored pencil. So I'm going to stop coloring my flag here, but what I want you to do is to finish coloring this part of your flag in blue. And then remember that every other line on our flag is red. Do you remember what the how many lines there are on the flag? There's 13 lines. And do you remember why we have 13 lines? We have 13 lines because we started with only 13 colonies. So before we had states, we had colonies, which were smaller than our states, and they didn't take up the whole amount of the U.S. They were much smaller and closer together, and there were only 13 of them. And then we grew as we explored and found that there was more land. We grew, and then we now have 50 states, and there are 50 stars on the flag to represent the 50 states. Okay, I'm going to stop coloring my flag here, but I want you to finish coloring in every other line red, okay? Let me make this taller so we can see the rest of my page. Okay, kind of, that's blurry again. Kind of like my eyebrows are most of the time. All right. So people in America speak what language? What language do we speak? We speak English. And when we see someone and we want to wish them a happy holiday, or when we want to wish them a happy Christmas, what do we say? We say Merry Christmas. We say Merry Christmas. So people decorate their houses sometimes. And what do people decorate their house with? They decorate their house with lights. Some people put lights around the rooftops. Some people put lights, like things that light up in their yard, like reindeers and trees, and oh, they make so many things. Some people even have blow-up ones that light up. People put lights around the Christmas tree too. So we decorate our houses with lights for Christmas. And Santa Claus rides in a sleigh pulled by, what are those things called? Oh, you're so smart. Reindeer. His sleigh is pulled by reindeer. When I was your age, I always used to ask my dad to test me if I could remember the reindeers' names. And I always forgot one. There's, let's see, Connor, and Donner, and Blitzen, and Vixen, and Rudolph. I'm already missing some. That was only 5. Maybe your challenge is to find out all of the names of the reindeer. He leaves presents for children under the tree. And then over here, we're going to draw a picture of what we decorate with, Christmas lights. So I drew my strand, and then for a light, I'm going to draw a little square. And I'm going to color it in. I'm going to draw little squares or rectangles along my light strand, okay? Along my light strand. And then, are you ready for this? Because this one is a little bit of a hard shape. I'm going to bring it down so I can show you, okay? And I don't know how to draw a light bulb. Your light bulb doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be the best light bulb that you can draw. I'm going to draw my light bulb like that. I'm going to draw my next one a little pointier. Those light bulbs have points. Yeah, I like that one. So I'm going to draw around, and then I'm going to try to make it have a point. Okay? Remember, not perfect. Not perfect, but the best that we can do. The best that we can do. There we go. So now we need to color in our lights. You can pick any color. What color do you like your lights? I'm going to have a yellow light and a blue light. These are our school colors. We could do a pattern. I'm not going to do a pattern right now. I'm going to do a pattern when I do my craft. Green, red, and I need one more color. Let's use this pretty orange color. Alright, so I drew my strand of lights. I colored it in. I realized that I probably went through this super duper fast because you guys are still learning how to write. And guess what? That's okay. I've been writing for, I don't know, too many years. Lots of years. I do know, but, I have been writing for lots of years, so I write faster, okay? I don't want this to be a race or a competition. I want you to pause the video, and I want you to make sure that you color in where the United States of America is. I want you to pause the video and make sure that you color your flag. Pause the video and practice writing the word lights. Pause the video and practice writing reindeer. Reindeer is a really long word. You have to really have control over your pencil to fit it on this line. And then I want you to pause the video. Ooh, I just made that. And I want you to practice drawing your lights, okay? It doesn't have to be at the same speed that I am. Also, for the video, I only have so long of recording time before it says, you're done recording. So I have to go a little bit faster so that way I can get the whole video in, okay? So I just know that I don't expect you to always go as fast as I go, okay? The next thing that we're going to do is we're going to get our passport stamp. So here is my suitcase. Here's my stamp. I'm going to put a little glue on the back. I just realized I never wrote my name on my suitcase. How will I ever find it when we get off the train? Whew. All right. I'm going to put, I'm from the United States. I'm going to put my sticker by the flag. You can too, or you can put it somewhere else. It does not have to be by the flag. You get to put your sticker wherever you want, okay? So job number 1, fill out your scrapbook page. Pause the video to do that. Number 2 is to glue your sticker. Number 3 is to use your light bulb. Remember, you might have had help cutting it out, and that's okay. Make sure they're connected, okay? That's going to be important. I'm running out of time, so I'm going to go a little quick, okay? So then you have your string. Mr. Wrenchler helped me do some of these, and I told him to do 2 arms length worth of string, and his arms are much longer than mine. So some of you have a lot of string. That's okay. What you're going to do you see where the lines are on the light? Flip it over. Flip it over so your lines are on the table. Okay? I'm going to put my finger right here, right in front of where it indents a little bit. I'm going to fold my light in half. Just like this. I'm going to fold my light in half. So now it looks like I have 1 light bulb. Okay, I'm going to open it back up. I'm going to put my string right where the fold line was. Then I'm going to put glue on the bottom light. Putting glue on the bottom light. And then I'm going to put my finger back right here and fold my light back over. I'm going to fold my light back over. Now my light is on my string. You have red lights and you have green lights, and you can use as much or as little string as you want to make your string of lights. And then when you've got your lights strung, you can hang them up maybe above your door or above your window, or ask a parent or an adult where you might be able to hang your lights up so that way you can decorate for Christmas. I hope that you guys had so much fun, and I hope that you enjoyed the U.S., and I can't wait for our next stop. I don't know where it'll be. I wonder. Have a good day, guys, and Merry